Hi, friends. How are you guys? Happy Tuesday. Why did I have to think about that? I'm like, it's Talk About a Tuesday. Of course, it's Tuesday. Talk to me in the comment section. It's one ish my time. Oh, I like how I put ish in there because it's like, well, I might be on right at one. I might be on right at 1:15 ish, the ish really helps me out here. Okay. I have a light that's blinking up here. All of them are kind of going on and off, light to dark. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's happening. It's all right. It's all right. I don't think you guys can tell because my ring light is actually working today. So as you talk to me or as you watch my live, do hashtag live, hashtag replay. I haven't put a necklace on yet because I talked about pairing two necklaces together yesterday. I'm like, well, I was going to wear them anyways today. So how about I show you how I'm going to connect the two? And it's before we get to talk about it Tuesday. And all right, and I've got a question there from somebody else who did not post, but she wants me to answer a question for her. So yesterday, I talked about how these two would be a really cute pairing, right? The apricot plus the halo. And you can totally just put them on together and stagger the lengths if you want to. But honestly, I'm going to connect them using our handy dandy trick of connecting two short necklaces to create kind of a pulley look. It's freaking me out that the light's blinking, you guys. Like one light, I have four recessed lights in this living room, and one is out completely, and the other three are like bright, and then all of a sudden, doo, down to nothing, and then bright again. Okay, so I'm gonna do this a different way than I made a reel about it, and I'm gonna do it differently. Okay. I basically just made one really long necklace by connecting one to the extender of the other. Okay, now we're going to do some lasso action. And I'm going to go once around my neck. And then going to do this. Don't worry, we'll move the hair. I feel like kind of a hot mess today. It's like Mother Nature outside. I was outside doing some pictures today. And the wind started going and it started kind of raining on me. Okay, so I now have the halo. Hey, Christine, the halo plus the apricot. And I actually put them at the longest point on the extender because honestly, it gives me a little more length to my necklace, right? So I could tug and make whichever one I wanted longer than the other. I told you guys that was a good pairing, right? And that little apricot, or for my people down south, that I realized apricot. hmm Or when you get towards the east end of the states, apricot. I call it apricot. But how cute is this little combo, you guys? All I did was connect them, or you could have them like right at the same length. I don't want that. And I want the apricot. See, now I'm going to say it like everybody else. I'm going to put it right down there. That's super cute. Because you know what? Today's a comfy day. After being outside in kind of the rainy weather, trying to take some pictures, I got really cold. So you know what I resorted to? My fleece lined leggings and a super comfy sweatshirt. But of course, I'll cue up with some jewels because yes, we can't go without that. And I have to mention my earrings, you guys. Have you checked out the almond earrings? I know they're an oldie, but they're a goodie. And the reason why I wanted to point out the almond earrings is because they come in silver, gold, and rose gold. And to be honest, forward facing hoops, yes, these are considered a hoop. But when they're forward facing like that, it goes with all face shapes. All right. It goes with all different face shapes. So if you're ever curious about what earrings is going to look great, you cannot go wrong with the almond earrings. Okay. All right, friends. All right, now that I feel put together, I put that necklace stack together for you guys. Um, You know, it would be cute with a third layer, but we're not going to mess with that today. All right, friends. I want to go over one thing before I do talk about it Tuesday, and I'm going to talk about our pick 3 sale. And because right now we have an incredible sale with Park Lane where you can spend $60 on the website and then not pick out one but 2 items at no price cap and get them for $35. And this is what we like to call, I shouldn't say, I can't claim it as my own. We like to call it the pick 3 sale, where essentially you could pick one $60-ish item and then get 2 larger priced items for that $35 cost. So for example, you could pick the Phoenix necklace, okay? The Phoenix necklace because it's $66. And then grab 2 Ray bracelets because y'all, you need 2 of them because they make awesome stackers, right? So, and plus, if you already have an embraceable bracelet, okay, there you go. There's your stack and there's your necklace. So the $66 necklace is going to unlock both the Ray bracelets at $35 a piece. Okay. Yes. Or say you don't have an embraceable or you've seen me wear more than one and you're like, I need another. You could add 2 embraceables into your cart and then that would unlock those for the $35. We also love to call this sale like our impression sandwich sale because my friends, this is a perfect sale where you can get 2 impression bracelets for $35 each when you like get that $60 item in your cart. Okay. So okay, we're just going to use the necklaces I have on because, you know, this is what I'm wearing. The apricot and the halo. Maybe you don't have these 2 necklaces, but you love what I just did, combining the 2 with our fun hack that I have. I can't claim it as my own. I learned it from somebody else and then we just rolled with it. Okay. So say you love these 2, add these to your cart. And then maybe you want to get 2 impression bracelets. This is the time to do it because you guys, this is the perfect way to get these higher end items for a cost that's amazing. Okay. So maybe you need 2 glow impression bracelets because listen, everybody needs 2 glow bracelets. Let me, I actually have a spare one over here. Let me grab one and show you guys. Ugh. Okay. All right. 2 glow impression bracelets are like a must have for an incredible stack. All right. I'm just using my embraceable bracelet as a, as a spacer here, but this is so incredibly fun. So what we like to call street sweet, where it's got a little bit of femininity, but then it's got that street look where it has that dark hematite. I love it. I absolutely love it. Whenever, confession time, whenever I go on vacation anywhere, I have at least 2 glow bracelets packed with me because I don't like to just wear one of them. I need to wear 2. Okay. So this sale with the pick 3 sale is like so incredibly great because you get 2 of your higher end items for $35 a piece. So, all right, friends. Wanted to show you guys those. So, hey, Denise, thanks for joining. Hey, Jessica. All right, it's Talk About It Tuesday. Did you guys submit your questions on Talk About It Tuesday? I know I have one question that's not submitted, but she wanted me to ask it, so I'm going to answer her questions. And then we're going to get to the others in the Bling Boutique. So, ooh, okay. All right, great questions. Okay, so I'm going to ask these 2 questions from Marie. She wants to know the amount of commission that we earn and how much is an average party. And I'm going to say an average party is between right around $600 actually. And an average order is $100 order. Okay, because I like to break it down to that. So because people like to take advantage of that free shipping mark, so they typically hit right around $100. So your average paycheck on one order is $30. And sometimes, as deals come in and amazing jewelry is available, it's just really awesome because, people can snag those amazing specials and get a great deal. And, you're making $30 per order that you take in at an average size. So that's the question for that one. And then how much commission do you earn? I kind of hinted towards that. So you start off as 30%, okay, as a fashion stylist, unless you come from a different company that and you're at a leadership level. And if you interview with Park Lane and they might bring you in at a higher level over in Park Lane because they're going to recognize your leadership, which is amazing. That's what happened with me, you guys. I did not start at the bottom with Park Lane simply because I had 7 years of experience with a different company that I was trying to move up the ladder to. And that I got to a point where I couldn't go up any farther. Well, I could go up farther, except I knew my team couldn't maintain what they were requiring at that level. And meaning the other company that I was with, you guys, led by fear. Meaning, if my team didn't hit this certain mark, we were going to get demoted at the end of the month, back down a level, and which would bring down my commission, which would bring down a whole bunch of other stuff. How horrible is that? Like, isn't it terrible? Like, so I never went for that next, I never went for that next level because it was like leading my team in fear. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, we have to hit X amount. And if we don't, we're going to get all demoted, like how crappy is that? Like who wants to lead a business like that? Right. But with Park Lane, they recognized my leadership and actually saw how I struggled at that one level. And Scott gave me a promotion up a level. He goes, out of all the things that you've done, you should have been here. So I'm going to bring you in up here. And he didn't care if I brought my team with me or not. He was like, just come on over. We would love to have you as at a leadership level with us here at Park Lane. Team or no team? Okay. I mean, seriously, that was one of the biggest selling points. And also the fact that you don't get demoted in this company. So whatever commission rate you earn yourself, you get to keep that commission rate regardless of what life throws at you. And that, my friends, is security right there, isn't it? I mean, that is absolutely secure. If something happens to you and you have to be off your business for an entire month, you can come right back in the next following month and still earn that same commission rate and still do all the things. It's like, that's so amazing. So it started at 30%. You can give yourself a 32% pay raise just based off the sales that you break in. And then once you hit a certain sales mark, you give yourself 32. If you bring a friend into the business with you and they check all the boxes, you guys, that's an automatic pay raise for you. You go up to 35%, and then you're earning some commission on your team, on the person that you brought in, and it just goes up from there. Okay. And then by the time you hit a certain level, you start to earn monthly bonuses, weekly bonuses. I'm able to earn weekly bonuses based off of my team and all the things. And that brings up actually another question somebody asked on last Tuesday, and I did not answer it. She asked me why our fiscal weeks start on Thursday and end on Wednesday. I don't know the answer to that. I'm thinking because they want 2 business days to be able to process commission and make adjustments as they need that Thursday and then finalize everything by Friday. I think that's why they make it Wednesday. I appreciate it being on Wednesday because in the old company, our week ended on a Sunday night. And it was like kind of disastrous because you knew the home office was closed when you were trying to close up business, even though like it just was kind of just disastrous in a way. So yeah, that's probably why they run Thursday through Wednesday for their fiscal weeks. Okay. All right. Next, let's get to these other questions. Jessica, what jewelry is qualified as a sleeper piece? Ooh, what's your favorite sleeper piece available today? Shoot, I should have grabbed. I would say, okay, there's one bracelet that it's been around for a while, but anytime somebody looks at it in person versus looks at it as a picture, they're amazed that it's the same piece. And that's the Mantra bracelet. Okay. Like people see that one in person and they're like, I've never seen this one before. Even happened last November. I had somebody come that has been shopping with me for years and she picked up the Mantra bracelet. She's like, what is this piece? This new? I'm like, oh no, we've had that for such a long time. And I told her the name. She's like, you gotta be kidding. This is the Mantra? I'm like, yeah, this is the Mantra bracelet. That's a sleeper piece. I don't know. It just doesn't photograph well. There's certain pieces that just don't photograph as well as they look in person. I'm sure in the comment section, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Have you purchased something that you never thought would ever look so amazing? Or maybe I showed something to you live and then you got it. You're like, holy cow, like this is so much better in person. Those are sleeper pieces. And so that's the Mantra bracelets, one of those. Yeah. See, Jan loves the Mantra bracelet. I know, it's a great one. Jan, what's the most expensive piece of Park Lane jewelry they've ever sold that you're aware of? We used to have these signature impression bracelets, signature bracelets. Did they have the word impression in them? No, I think it was just signature bracelets. They were worth $500 a piece. I have some. I'll have to show you them on another live because I did not grab them today. They're like these jumbo. So take your impression bracelets and make them jumbo. And that's what those are. So those were worth $500 when I started into Park Lane. There were some other ones that were really high end. So yeah, so right now that's the first one that's coming to my mind was our signature bracelets. They were a hit, my friends. They were an absolute hit. Okay. Big gems though. Big gems. I loved them. Because, I like the bling. Cindy, how much do you need to sell monthly to earn trips? I'm glad you asked that question, especially this week. Ooh, Jan, I'm reading your comment. Yes, I agree with you. She says the hematite ones look so much better in person than they do on print. 100%, 100%. Anything looks better. If you can ever see me in person, you guys, if I'm ever hosting an event in your area, y'all should come and see me and check me out because you would be amazed at how much different some pieces look in person. Trips. Okay. So there's 2 trip levels and trips are based also on recruiting efforts. Okay, friends. So if you recruit X amount of people, you earn a trip for 1 and 2 or 2, depending on what your sales are at. So when I tell you the number, I want you to just take a breath and breathe a bit because it might seem like, holy crap, that's how much you have to bring in. Well, no, because Park Lane offers triple point options, double point options, triple points in certain periods. And then your team that you bring in, the 5 new people that you bring in during the trip period, their sales counts towards your trip. So it's not just you hitting that number. All right. And I had actually somebody in a different team. She was the very first person to earn the trip to Cancun. Yeah, she already earned it. She earned it within 6 weeks of starting it. Why did she earn it in 6 weeks? Because she recruited 5 people in that 6 weeks period. Each one of their sales, I think, was double the points. Okay. So if you have like a $500 party, you get 500 points. You know what I mean? So there's certain periods in the very beginning of a trip contest where you can earn triple points in your own sales. Okay. So that 3,333 that you sold now is 10,000 points. Okay. Within, some people sell 3,000 some odd in a week. So they just earn 10,000 points towards their trip. And then their teammates that they bring in, their maybe $1,000 party is now doubled to $2,000 party. So this woman was able to earn a trip for 1 within a 6-week period because she recruited right away. She got her recruits and it was like double and triple points. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it really achievable. So okay, I'm looking at my board in there because I have a tracker in there. 62,000 for a trip for one, and a trip for two is 84,000. Okay, and right now they're offering us a triple points on our personal points and double on our recruiting points. Okay, on the recruits that come in right now for the first 2 weeks of March. So this week and next week, which is super exciting, you guys. Okay. So of course I'm going to max out my triple points because I want to start stacking in some extra points and all that good stuff. So that was maybe a long answer to that question. Sorry, Cindy. Gina, I love Gina's question. Hey, Nancy, thanks for joining me today. Gina's question for Talk About It Tuesday is this: what's your favorite piece of jewelry? And if you love it so much, do you own multiples of it in case you lose it? Oh, Gina, you're so sweet. I own multiples of some of my favorites because I like to wear multiples of them together, you know? But what's my favorite? So you can't ask me that question like, all the time. You know, right now I'm loving the XOXO rings, okay? Even though the one was a little twisted. I'm loving these XOXO rings because they're so easy and they can be super cash and all the things. Some of my go-to bracelets besides the sandalwood are always my Rika bracelets, whether they be in silver or gold, or the Embraceable bracelets in silver or gold. I love to stack dainty necklaces. However, Trudy is a must-have for me. So there's just there's so many great ones. So many great ones. It's hard for me to answer that question. And then Sharon asks me, do style drops happen due to low inventory? No. Mm-mm. No, they don't. No, not necessarily. Style drops just come and go. Like there's no reason or rhyme. Um, it's not definitely not due to low inventory. That's for sure. Yeah, doesn't happen due to low inventory. Style drops are kind of like, and style drops and the deal of the days that they have. I'm gonna put a scenario for you guys. Okay, so those two things. Picture yourself in a clothing store. Let's just say Banana Republic or like Express. Okay, a clothing store like that. Banana Republic, Express. When you go to the checkout, what is right at the checkout? Like, or you're standing in line. Look around. Look around you. What do you see when you stand in line at the checkout at like a clothing store like Banana Republic or Express and things like that? You see jewelry. You see jewelry, right? It's right there, along with belts and maybe some hair things or whatever. But there's a lot of jewelry right there because those deal of the days, they're kind of like you're at the checkout, like, oh yeah, I'm about to check out. Oh yeah, that Goldie necklace is only like $16, which by the way, Goldie is still online. Why? I don't know. It's quite amazing. Like this guy is still available at your checkout, I believe. But that's why we do those last minute deal of the days or those quick of really low cost items. It's just kind of an added perk when you are shopping the ones that you've been eyeing up for a little bit, right? So yeah, style drops don't happen because it's low inventory. Style drops just happen maybe to encourage you to go look at other pieces too. So yeah. All right. I think that's all my questions, unless you are live with me right now and you have a question for me for Talk About It Tuesday. Otherwise, I do have to give a shout out for all the birthday balloons that I have still left. I have 19 birthday balloons. And the birthday balloons, my friends, you make a $50 purchase on my website. I'll be propping a balloon in your name on the next live. Okay. So what did we give away yesterday? If you didn't catch yesterday's live where my oldest was popping the balloons and I was like freaked out that the balloon was going to come flying into my face. Okay. We unveiled, one person got any item, regular line item of her choice. So if she wants an impression bracelet, perfect. It's hers. That's her gift. Okay. Another person got $100 shopping spree. Another person got a restaurant gift card. And also somebody got some overnight lip wrap. That's like my all-time favorite thing. Oh, that I used from this amazing company. And then there was another gift out there that I gave. What was it? What was it? I'm looking. I'm looking. Oh, a spa package. I'm gonna put together some spa-like things and send it off to this to Susan. That was her gift. Okay. I have 19 more gifts just like that one for people this month of March, all in honor of my birthday, my friends. My birthday. It's a big one this year. It's a big one. Okay. We don't need to go over the number though. So my friends, that's it for today's Talk About It Tuesday. Thanks for joining me live or on the hashtag replay. Make sure you're talking to me in the comments so you get to go into my comment drawing for the next week. So, all right, friends, we will see you tomorrow on Wednesday. And goodness, I should style something tomorrow for you guys. All right, let's do that. Okay, see you later.